Hi again. Austria's recently sworn-in chancellor says the EU's migrant relocation quota policies are not helping solve the refugee crisis. Sebastian Kurz believes the problem should be handled in the migrants' home countries.
Migrants who set off for Europe don't want to go to Bulgaria or Hungary. They want to go to Germany, Austria or Sweden. They should be helped in safe areas in their own continent. The EU should support that, perhaps even organise it and back it militarily.
There have been similar calls in the past from other European leaders too, of course, including the consideration of overseas military operations to try to stem the flow of migrants. Just last month, the French president proposed military action to put an end to people trafficking in Libya. But some believe it's an approach that's deeply flawed. Here's Bassam Abu Abdallah from the Damascus Center of Strategic Studies.
To send European troops or European armies to protect these virtual safe zones, I think it's not practical. First of all, these armies will be involved in the internal affairs of these countries, and the reaction from the local people will be maybe negatively. They will lose a lot of soldiers first. So I think to be engaged in the internal affairs of any country, it will be reflecting on their internal affairs. And I think they should read very good the story of Syria during 7 years. They should read the story of Libya, the story of Yemen, the story in Africa. And I don't think that this is a good approach.
Well, check out these pictures that do show just how desperate some of these migrants have become. Here, these guys are crossing the Alps from Italy to try to get into France, battling freezing temperatures this time of year and often inadequate clothing to try and seek a better life further up in Europe. Well, with little sign that the flow is going to end anytime soon, European leaders are increasingly putting forward ideas than to take direct action in the home countries of migrants. Bassam Abu Abdallah again suspects EU members are trying to re-establish themselves as major players in the Middle East and Africa.
European Union, they are feeling that they are outside of the political settlement. Now, example, in Syria, they are outside. In Libya, they started the aggression against Libya, then they became not a real player in the internal affairs of Libya. In Yemen the same, and maybe in Africa we cannot see that the European role is very important. So because of that, they are trying to renew their role in the Middle East.